Pre-fight fam, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification. Class in session. Both defensive systems have struggled miserably against his most formidable opponent, Tyson Fury. The primary reason these systems struggle has always been Wilder's footwork, which is often uncoordinated or absent. It simply didn't match what he was trying to accomplish with his topside defense. Perhaps this is the reason why we saw Wilder start off using all that lateral movement in his last outing to make up for the defensive deficiencies in and around the equal positioning. Time will tell. In Wilder vs. Helenius, we saw Wilder deploy a new tactic. He utilized lateral movement to bait Helenius to come forward and initiate offense so he could eventually step back and counter with his main weapon, the backhand. Wilder stopped Helenius with the first and only step-back counter backhand in the first round. Great for his confidence utilizing the new tactic, but underwhelming for actual in-fight experience. As you heard from the pre-fight film study on Patreon, we had a hunch that the new tactic was here to stay. But little did we know, we would see at least 11 aesthetically painful rounds of the same strategy versus Joseph Parker. Wilder's footwork utilizing lateral movement left the world to be desired as always, but the real difference was Parker's patience on the outside. Parker would seldom initiate offense, but when he did, it was while Wilder's base was broken using a myriad of fundamentally flawed lateral footwork movements. Moving left, Wilder was truly disengaging as Parker was bladed and rarely squared, which means his right leg, shoulder, and hand was further back than his lead hand, leaving that much more space between himself and Wilder as Wilder moved in that direction. Moving left neutralizes and fades away from the lead hand but opens up opportunity for the backhand if distance is closed. Parker would land one big overhand, catching Wilder not maintaining distance properly and risking it all to land a lead hand hook. But closing distance typically involves stepping forward with the lead foot or left foot for an orthodox fighter, which in boxing is naturally stepping straight and slightly left unless you're breaking from stance. So when Wilder circled right, that was the typical signal for Parker to attack. Most rounds saw minutes go by with Wilder simply circling and Parker not cutting off the ring. Wilder seemed to be convinced that one big counter right hand off lateral movement would end the fight, so we saw no adjustments until the 12th round, even though he was clearly losing. This fight was a dud, and the loser has to take the vast majority of the blame.